I'm Keith Harder. I grew up in small town Alberta, but in that small town there was a very good art program in high school from grade 7 to 12, and my father was the art teacher. I went to the University of Calgary. I studied mostly painting, all the foundations, some 3D stuff, and I've made my career as a painter, but I've done sculpture and photography, and I have a big art installation in southern Alberta as well. But this show's about paintings, and that's what I've done most. The term ill winds comes from an ancient epigram that says, "It's an ill wind that blows no one any good." And after I painted them, I also thought that every cloud has a silver lining also applied. So without getting into too many interpretive ideas, I think I'll leave it at that. It's up to the audience, I think, to make what they will of stormy skies. So I think people relate to stormy skies in different ways, at different times, and at different levels. Well, it was kind of a challenge that I took from an article I read on an artist where the critic said, well, it didn't say so much as intimated that she was painting so small and so well, as if she didn't have the courage of her commitment or her convictions to paint large. And interestingly, I was painting really small at the time. Like 8 by 10 inches would have been a larger painting. And I thought, whoa, well, what if I painted large? What would I paint large? That's where it started. It took a long time to get to this, but that's where it started. Well, clouds lend themselves to all kinds of doorways into thoughts and feelings. And clouds are something that I've had a long-standing relationship with in terms of both painting them and watching them. At one point I actually took a flying license to get into the, well, not into the clouds, but up around clouds, amongst other reasons. But I know clouds enough, and I know what they might be able to do. So I thought, okay, let's take that and let's see what happens with that imagery. Well, the horizon is exceptionally low, and it's just a silhouette of the earth. Maybe you can see trees or something in there, but it's a silhouette, but it's there to ground the viewer. If that wasn't there, where would you feel you were standing? You have to feel like you're standing on the ground for these, because being grounded is part of facing these kinds of experiences, I guess. So I hope that the viewer would identify with the ground, but it's also low so that the effect of the height of a cloud can be experienced. And clouds of these kinds climb to extraordinary heights in real life too. So you want to sort of capture that experience. Sure, there are lots of things I could talk about for that, but I don't want to cue the audience. They're there to be experienced, and I think that if they can open on to a greater sense of aliveness, a little bit of a portal into something new, to expand that sense of being, I think Well, that's what I think great art should do. I think time will tell whether these do that or not. The initial reaction to these is almost like they're a spectacle, but I think you have to live with them a little while to give them their voice. Because for all their bombast, they have a very quiet voice. And if you're not present for that, you might miss it. But if you are, who knows what'll happen. It's important to see these pictures in person, otherwise they will just stay pictures and they won't become that experience that painting has in bringing you into your presence. I think it was John Berger who said in Ways of Seeing that photographs always put you in the past, even the instant after they're taken. And film always takes you away to another place. But painting always puts you into your own present. And if you don't come and see them, or if you can't come and see them, I think you miss out on what they really are. In order for them to have their own soul, you have to be in the presence of a painting.